Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man. And today's video is on the speed boosting perimeter lockdown. This build can dribble, it can shoot, it can play defense, and this build is 6'7", so it gets chase down artists on silver and anchor. But before we get into the speed boosting perimeter lockdown build, can we get 100 likes on this video? 100 likes would be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 5.3k. If we get 5.3k before next week, that would be absolutely insane. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about that build. And if you guys have any questions or need any help, leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to respond. Now, let's get into the speed boosting perimeter lockdown. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Hand this, you guys want to go with either left or right. Pick the hand you're best with shooting with. I'm going to go with left because that's what I shoot with. Jersey number, you guys can pick your favorite number. I'm gonna go with 88. Once you're done with that, you guys want to continue. So the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make this build small forward. Height, you guys want to keep it at 6'7". The reason I went with 6'7" is because a 6'6" build cannot get anchor, but a 6'7" build can. And this build will get bronze anchor. And I know you guys might think like bronze anchor, that's it. Why would I even care about that? Bronze anchor does make a difference. It makes a difference with your interior defense when you put your hands up. And it makes a difference with your blocks. You will get better block animations with anchor on bronze rather than not having anchor bronze. So anchor is very, very important with interior defense. And I wanted to make a lockdown that had paint defense because the majority of the locks I make, they really don't have interior defense or block. And mostly like on-ball defenders. But this one is a little bit of both. It's an on-ball defender, but it can protect the paint while also able to dribble and shoot. Weight, you guys want to put it up by 1 so we can get bulldozer on silver, which will come in clutch, especially if you know how to use it. And the wingspan, we want to go with 7'3". We want to have a 7'3" wingspan because as a lockdown, we want to have a high wingspan for the interceptions. Not only that, but for the blocks as well. So we want to go with 7'3". Once you're done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show because just one stat can get you a completely different build. And I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys because this builder is confusing. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first we're going to start off with finishing. And just a quick disclaimer, this build does not have the craziest finishing. I wanted to make a speed boosting perimeter lock, a build that can shoot threes and be nasty at defense. So my biggest focus was dribbling and defense on this build. I wanted this build to be very, very good at defense, but also dribble really well as well. If you guys have a 6'6" guard and 6'7" guard, you guys can use those same dribble moves on this build. So I wanted to make like a perimeter lockdown / dribbler, also able to shoot as well. So what we want to upgrade, we want to upgrade our driving layup. You guys want to make that a 70. You guys want to have a 70 driving layup on this build. We will be able to make open layups. We do get pro touch on gold, which is good as well. So this build will be able to lay up the ball with light contest / being open. So yeah, you want to make your driving layup a 70. Next, you guys want to put up your close shot to 56. You guys want to put your driving up to 50. And the reason I'm doing this is because it automatically will upgrade at the end. So even if you guys don't upgrade your finishing and put the 56 close shot and the 50 driving dunk, it will automatically do it at the end. So this is what the finishing is. Again, this build is not meant to be a finisher, but this build will be better in everything else. So once you're done with finishing, you guys want to go to shooting. Mid-range, you guys want to make it an 87. The reason we want to have an 87 mid-range is so we can get Tracy McGrady on this build, which is the best jump shot for 6'6" plus builds. If you guys do need a jump shot, I do have a video on the top 3 best jump shots for my 6'5" plus builds, so you guys can go check out that video. But the Tracy McGrady jump shot is very good for lockdowns, spot up type of builds because you guys get to shoot over people with that jump shot. So you guys definitely want to put that on. You guys have to make sure you guys have an 87 mid-range so you can get the jump shot. Also, the reason we want to have an 87 mid-range is because of the badges we get. As you guys can see, we have blinders on silver, catch and shoot on gold, deadeye silver, green machine silver, space creator silver, we get guard up on gold, we get midi magician on gold, we get open looks on gold. If you guys do not have an 87 mid-range, if you guys go down to like what, 85, if you see right here, we lose a couple badges, we lost open looks on gold. And the only other way for us to get gold open looks is having an 88 3-pointer. This build is way too tall. It has such a high wingspan for it to even get an 88 3-pointer. What we want to do, we want to get it through our mid-range. So that's why we want to make it an 87. 87 for Tracy McGrady, 86 for open looks gold. If you guys do not use Tracy McGrady, you guys do not like it, you guys can put down to 86 if you guys want to. But I do recommend going 87. And also, it's not just that jump shot base. There's many other jump shot bases that you get as well. But you guys definitely want to do this for the badges and for the jump shot base. Next is our 3-pointer. You guys want to make that a 78. You want to have a 78 3-pointer on this build. A 78 3-pointer is definitely good. Again, with the Tracy McGrady jump shot, you guys should be sparking down. We also have good shooting badges on this build. We have blinders, we have green machine, we have claymore, we have corner specialist, we have open looks on gold, guard up gold. We have all the badges that we need to shoot very well on this build. Catch and shoot and off the dribble. Off the dribble and catch and shoot, we are able to shoot very well on this build with a 78 3-pointer. Next is playmaking. For playmaking, what you guys want to do, you guys want to upgrade your pass accuracy. Pass accuracy, you guys want to make it a 70. We do not want to pass the ball slow. If you guys are making this build but planning on to play the 1v1 court, you guys can put it at a 60. You know what I'm saying? You guys can have a 65-60 pass accuracy on this build if you're primarily playing 1v1 court. But if you plan on playing 2s or 3s and rec and 5v5 consistently a lot, I would just put it at 70. Unless you guys just want to put it at 65, 60, because you guys will get a lot of stats for putting it to a 60 or a 65. But if you guys want to play it safe, you guys want to pass the ball very well with a good speed, 70 is the best bet. 65 is not that slow, 60 is not that slow either, but 70 is definitely fast, you know what I'm saying? Ball handle, we want to make it an 87. The reason we want to have an 87 ball handle is so we can get all the dribble moves that are OP, that are good. If you guys want my dribble moves that I have on my 6'6 build, leave a comment down below. I need the dribble moves, and I will send you the dribble moves I use on my 6'6 point guard, because you guys can use it on a 6'7. And that's what makes this build OP. You guys can dribble like a regular 6'6 point guard, but you guys are a defender. You guys can block shots, you guys can defend, you guys can steal the ball, you guys can do it all on defense. And that's what makes this build OP. The fact that you could dribble like a point guard but defend like a lockdown. So if you guys want the dribble moves, make sure you have an 87 ball handle, and make sure you comment down below, I need the dribble moves, and I will send it to you guys. And all we have to do is upgrade our physicals, and you guys will see all these badges coming in, like handle for days, low buy, physical handles. We will have physical handles on Hall of Fame, don't worry about that. All we have to do is upgrade our physicals at the end, and we will get all these badges. Next is speed with ball. You guys want to make that a 75. The reason I put it at 75 is because this is what you need to get some dribble moves. Don't go anything under a 75 with speed with ball, because you guys might lose out on some dribble styles that are very good. And that's all we want to do for playmaking. We can definitely dribble on this build. We can move like a PG, and that's what's important. That's what we wanted on this build. And this build is like the deadly 1v1 court build. I don't know if you guys ever ran into a build that can really do it all. I run into builds that can block, that can dribble, that can shoot. Like, maybe they don't have the super highest stats. Maybe their 3-pointers is 70 or 75, but they will spark down with that 75. They will dribble very well, spark down with that 75, and when they're on defense, they don't have to worry. They will rip the ball out of your hands, and they will block you. Trust me when I say builds like this are what's OP in the 1v1 courts. And also, if you're playing like 5v5 and you're the lockdown on the team, and you play spot up on the team, like you're the lockdown and spot up, instead of you just having defense and shooting, you can get yourself open too. If your primary guard is getting clamped up and he passes you the ball, you don't have to automatically shoot the smothered or anything like that. You can try to get yourself open and get a bucket. So this build is definitely good for that. These are for my lockdowns, spot ups that want to dribble, that know how to dribble. So once you're done with playmaking, you guys want to go to defense. In defense, I made sure that this build had good defense, not just for the on ball, but also protecting the paint. So for the interior, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it a 72. The reason we want to have a 72 interior defense is so we could get anchor. Anchor is a very important badge. Anchor really helps people miss in the paint. One, it gives you better block animations. It helps you get more blocks. Two, if you put your hand up in the paint and you have anchor, even on bronze, it will make people miss. Anchor is a very important badge. It's like rim protector from like 2K20, I think, or 2K19. So we want to put it at a 72. We will get it. We just got to upgrade our block, which we will. And we will get it on bronze. Next is perimeter defense. Perimeter defense, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make that a 90. You want to have a 90 perimeter defense on this build. And with a 90 perimeter defense, we do get good badges. We get clamps on silver. We also get ankle braces on gold. We get challenger gold, which helps us with contests, which is very good. Fast feet, we get it on silver, and we get pig dodger silver, and we get off-ball pest on Hall of Fame. Off-ball pest actually works this year. It's very good. So we want to have a 90 perimeter because we want to play good on-ball defense. And we will have a movable enforcer on silver, which will help us with our defense. So with silver clamps and movable enforcer on silver, we will definitely get bumpy. We will definitely be bullying these guards. Next is our steal. What you guys want to do, you guys want to make it a 91. We want to make our on-ball defense even better. And a 91 steal is pretty good because that's really the threshold. That's that sweet spot with steal. You got, of course, there's other lockdowns that have higher steal, but they don't even have the dribble moves. They can't even dribble. They have to stand still when they get the ball. But this build is different. 91 steal, we get glove on gold. You guys can get a bunch of steals with glove gold by clicking square. You also get interceptor on gold. We are 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. We're definitely gonna get interceptions. We can definitely hawk those lanes. So if you guys like catching interception, you guys like hawking those passing lanes, we can definitely do that. And we also get right stick ripper on gold. If you guys know how to use the right stick to steal the ball, definitely abuse right stick ripper. You will get a bunch of steals going for steals with your right stick, but you guys don't have to. You guys have glove on gold. You guys can click square as well, but you definitely would get more steals if you use your right stick. Next is block. You want to have a block on this build. Again, I wanted this build to play good in paint defense, not just good on ball defense. So you guys want to make that a 78. And with a 78 block, we do get anchor on bronze. And a lot of guard builds do not have block. My 6'6" build does not have a block. And when I play 1v1 court, I really just have to play good hands up defense. I have to stay in front of them. But if I had a build like this, I would just chase down block a lot of people. I would just get way more stops in the paint. And sometimes it does get difficult to stay in front of someone sometimes. Sometimes they beat you. Sometimes they kill you with a dribble move. But again, my 6'6" guard does not have that. But this build, you don't have to worry about that. If someone kills you, but you still have the ability to catch up to them and maybe go for a block, you guys will be able to do it with this build. I definitely feel like this is important for 1v1 court and 2s, especially if you go up against someone that has good finishing stats, which a lot of people do have good finishing stats. A lot of people love dunking on this game, so block is very important. And just to finalize this build and make this build get all the badges that it needs, we want to go to physicals. Physicals, speed, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it an 85. You guys want to have an 85 speed on this build. The reason we want to have an 85 speed is because speed is important, 1 for dribbling, 2 for defense. It's definitely more important for defense. When we're guarding a guard or we're guarding our opponent, we got to be able to keep up with them. If we cannot keep up with them, then we just get unlimited buckets. And also speed is what helps us get speed booster. As you guys can see, we get speed booster on silver. Next, acceleration, you guys want to make that a 77. You guys want to have a 77 acceleration on this build. 77 is that sweet spot, again, for dribbling. It's very important just to have a 77 acceleration. It's really what's best for the 6'5 plus guards. Strength, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it an 84. We want to have an 84 strength for 3 reasons. One reason is physical handles on Hall of Fame. Physical handles is probably one of the best badges to have as a dribbler, because if you ever play on a 6'1", 6'2", 6'3 guard or small guard and you don't have strength, these lockdowns will bump you and bump you and bump you mid dribble every single time. You try to do a combo, they will bump you out of your combo. Reason because those builds don't have physical handles. So with Hall of Fame physical handles, we're not going to get bumped out of our dribble moves. Next, we get immovable enforcer on silver. This will help us with our on-ball defense. This is what lets us get bumpy. People will not be treating us like a baby. They're not going to just be blowing by us. No, we're going to get real bumpy on this build. This is what makes us a lockdown for real. So make sure you guys have immovable enforcer on silver, especially if you're making a lockdown type of build, defender type of build. And the reason why I make it 84 is because of bulldozer. We do get bulldozer on silver, and you guys can really go crazy with this, especially if you know how to activate it every time. When you go for a layup, you can just push them out the way. And again, our finishing is not the greatest, so this will help us with our finishing. If we want to get a layup, we just go for a bulldozer layup and get a bucket every time because it will be open. So that's why we want to have strength on this build. It's just very important. Next is vertical. You guys want to make that a 74. You want to have 74 vertical on this build, so we can get chase down artists on silver. Chase down artists on silver will help us get a bunch of blocks, and we need to get those chase down blocks, man. Those chase down blocks come in clutch. And last but not least, we want to upgrade our stamina. We want to make that a 99, because when we have a 99 stamina, we get handle for days on silver, we get 94 feet on gold, and we get workhorse on gold. These are very important badges. 94 feet for the backcourt. Again, 5v5 players, that's definitely good. handle for days. We need handle for days. We want to be able to dribble very well on this build. We don't want to gas out. Actually, what you guys want to do, you guys want to drop down your speed to 83 because we'll still be able to play good on ball defense. And I'll upgrade the perimeter to 91 so we can get pick dodger on gold. Just in case if we play 5v5 and we have to run through screens, we're going to need that 91 perimeter so we can have gold pick dodger so we can run through screens better and stay on top of the person that we're guarding. Because if we get hit by a screen and we can't get through it, you know what I'm saying, that person might get a free bucket. So I will put your perimeter to 91. And if you guys want to, you guys can find something else to put down. If you guys want to put your down your string to 82 because you guys don't want bulldozer, you guys can upgrade your perimeter even more and get better defensive badges. But I feel like right here, this is pretty good right here. It's all what you guys want to do. And you guys want to upgrade your standing dunk by 1. And you guys are 99 overall on this speed boosting perimeter lockdown build, man. This build is tough. Down, and you guys always wanted a lockdown that can dribble / shoot. This is the build for you. If you guys are a 1v1 core player and you need a build that can dribble, shoot, play defense, this is the build for you, man. So once you're done with this build, you guys want to continue. And you guys are called the hybrid defender, man, aka the speed boosting perimeter lockdown. As you guys know, lockdowns on this game is called defensive menace or hybrid defender. And we got the name hybrid defender, so that shows you we're really truly a lockdown, man. We can just speed boost. If you guys do like this build, leave a like down below. If you guys are gonna make this build, leave a comment down below. I'm gonna make this build. If you guys are gonna make this build but change a couple things, let me know what you changed down below. I'm really interested to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a blessed day. Peace.